In the heart of northern Nigeria, where the sun kisses the earth with a fierce warmth, lay the village in Maiduguri. It was a place of deep roots and resilient people, but the dry season was long and the land was tired. Here lived a woman named Adama. Her millet farm was an oasis of green in a world of brown, a testament to her tireless hands and deep knowledge of the soil. Each stalk of millet was a promise to her family, a promise of food and security through the lean months to come. She nurtured her farm not just with water, but with her spirit. Not far away, a young herder named Dan Lami watched his own livelihood wither under the same relentless sun. His cattle, once fat and strong, were now ribs and hide, their mournful cries a constant echo of his own anxiety. He had walked for days searching for pasture, but every patch of land was as dry and unforgiving as the last. His heart grew heavy as he saw his family's wealth, their very future, shrink with each passing day. The sight of Adama's lush farm was a daily torture, a dream of water and life just beyond his reach. One afternoon, desperation boiled over. Driven by a thirst that overshadowed all reason, a few of Dan Lami's cattle broke from the herd and plunged into Adama's farm. They drank deeply from the irrigation channels and trampled the precious millet under their hooves. Adama's heart broke when she saw the destruction. "My crops, my family's food for the season!" she cried, confronting the young herder. Dan Lami, cornered and ashamed but equally desperate, stood his ground. "And my cattle? Must they turn to dust while your farm drinks its fill? They are all my family has." Their shouts drew the attention of the village elder, a man whose face was a map of the seasons and whose voice carried the weight of wisdom. He walked towards them, not with haste, but with the steady calm of a river. He listened as Adama spoke of her ruined harvest and as Dan Lami spoke of his dying herd. "Anger will not fill your bellies or quench your cattle's thirst," he said, his voice gentle but firm. "One's survival cannot be another's destruction. In this village, we are one family. We wither or we thrive together." He led them to a patch of forgotten land, dusty and barren, that lay near a small, trickling stream. "Here," the elder declared, "is our solution." He explained how they could dig a channel, divert a small, sustainable amount of water, and create a new shared pasture for the herders. It was a task too great for one person, but not for a community. Adama and Dan Lami looked at each other, their anger slowly replaced by a dawning understanding. With the elder's guidance, they began to work, their shovels striking the hard earth in a new rhythm of cooperation. Slowly, a new beginning took root. The channel filled and the barren land drank its fill, sprouting new, tender grass. Dan Lami's herd grazed peacefully, their thirst quenched. Adama's farm remained safe, a vibrant symbol of her hard work. The conflict that had threatened to tear them apart had instead bound them together, creating not just a new pasture, but a stronger community. They had learned that the well-being of the farmer and the herder were not separate, but intertwined, like the roots of the baobab tree that shaded their village.